A new regulation for dispensaries in Vermont could limit how much product you can buy at any one given time.
It has the owners of cannabis shops worried about how this could affect their business. Our Jackson Stover joins us now from the newsroom. Jackson, when would the changes go into effect?
Well, the regulation was announced by the Cannabis Control Board in October, but it hasn't been implemented yet. They wanted to give retailers time to provide feedback. Those business owners say they're worried about what these changes could mean for their earnings.
Concern and confusion is growing within Vermont's budding cannabis industry.
The kind of cards are always stacked against the cannabis business.
All stemming from a new regulation pushed by the Vermont legislature that would limit the amount of THC products you can buy at one time from your local cannabis retailer.
We're trying to do what the legislature asked us to do. It's contentious, it always is.
So what could that mean for you when you're in line at the checkout? There's always been a cap on buying marijuana flower. It's 1 ounce, or the equivalent of that in cannabis products. That equivalence is a gray area, one that the legislature tasked the Cannabis Control Board to iron out. State lawmakers were worried that the percentage of cannabis wasn't adding up, and that people were buying too much cannabis at the store.
You might not know a lick about the cannabis industry, but if you know about small business, you can't afford a loss like that.
Local dispensaries like Sunset Lake Cannabis in South Hero say this regulation would hit them hard. Owner Sam Bellavance stopped by the Burn Gallery in Burlington on Thursday. He says businesses are worried about their bottom line and how this could impact the millions of dollars the industry makes for the state. Bellavance broke down the numbers for us.
We are expecting that this guidance would restrict 3.6% of transactions and 7.2% of sales, resulting in a net loss of $59,000. That is something we can't afford as a small business owner.
They're also concerned about how this will affect rural Vermont, the people that need to travel far from home to get cannabis products, especially those that use it medically.
Instead of going maybe once a month, maybe twice a month and really stocking up, they're gonna have to make multiple visits. And that's harder for folks.
The Cannabis Control Board hears these concerns and echoes them. James Pepper says the board is committed to making sure this doesn't hurt small business and wants to hear feedback from cannabis retailers before anything is set in stone.
I think the next steps is to take all the feedback that we've heard since we published this proposal back in October and decide at the board level whether we want to adjust what we proposed, delay implementation even further, or both.
The regulation as it stands is set to go into effect on January 10th. The Cannabis Control Board is expected to talk about this at their next meeting. In the newsroom, I'm Jackson Stover, NBC5 News.